Hello, Gogglefroggers, and I hope you're having a wonderful week. It's Wednesday, it's 8 o'clock, and it's Gogglefrogs, isn't it? So anyway, Robert is with us. He's looking very intent on something else he's working on.
Sorry.
It's fine. I didn't know if someone was having some problems.
Oh, no, it's fine. I've got 3 windows open at the moment. I'm trying to do stuff for the retreat with. And I'm going to stop. I'll go back to it after we're done.
So anyway, tonight is show 339, and we will be with you for the next hour or an hour and a bit, however long. Although Robert may have to go to bed because he's having, I don't know, sometimes you've got to be up really early for work.
Oh, no, sorry, I'm all right. I thought you meant because I've had a really busy week.
Like sometimes you're up at silly o'clock, so you have, like 9 o'clock comes, it's just like, I've got to get to bed because I'm up at 4 or 3 or something like that. So anyway, welcome. No, I do not have my drink yet. I will get my drink in a moment. Robert, have you got your drink with you?
I do have my drink, yes. I'm
and
on
what are you drinking?
Sensible Dr. Pepper.
Well, I'm going to go and get my gin and tonic and my cordial as well. So I've got 2 drinks on the go from earlier. So I'll see which one I drink. And I hope you've got some knitting with you. So I've got some of my knitting here. And I've even wound a ball.
That looks interesting.
Well, it's the cowl. It's the twist and shell cowl. So there we go.
So are you retesting the pattern?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I will do it the 3rd time as well. So it's as with everything, you have to sort of do it several times just to make sure that it does work time and time again. So that's fine.
Okay. Yes. Why are you doing it a 3rd time?
Because I want to do it on a different yarn.
Okay.
On a thicker one. So it's just like, so what would we need to do for that? So so that one will be much, much quicker to do. But I have to say that I picked my knitting up yesterday. I think I did about 4 stitches in about 3 hours. I don't quite know what I was doing, but I got practically nothing done. So anyway, here we are for the next hour. And I will be showing you it was a hank of wool that is now a ball of wool. I absolutely love it, but it's not available in the UK. So if I want it, I've got to put in, rather a large order. And
do I know what that is?
You do know what that is, yeah.
Is that because I gave it to you?
That's it, yeah.
Right, okay. It is very nice.
Yeah, it is very nice. It's very me. And it's just like, oh, I really like it. Why did you give me this single hank of wool? Because now I want more. So anyway, you know what we're like. We get our hands on a bit of wool that we really like the look and feel of. And it's just like, whoa, got to go and order 20 hanks of this now. But hey ho, we will see. But I thought before I do any of that, I'm going to have a look in those 2 pattern books that I shared, was it a couple of weeks ago? And see if any of those call for worsted weight yarn. And I think one of them does, unfortunately. So anyway, we will see later. But it's for another month, if you know what I mean. It's certainly not going to get any time in the month of May at all. But yeah, so anyway, lovely to spend the next hour with you. And how's your week been, Robert?
Yeah, just crazily busy. I had Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. Spent 5 hours on the M25 on Friday. Saturday afternoon was really nice. Sunday we had, so Saturday was Gary's Christmas cracker present, where we went to Les Mis in the evening.
Yeah.
And then Sunday we wished each other happy Easter, because we had finally got round to having our Easter roast, because I hadn't been very well. And then the Sunday I wasn't very well over Easter, so we put the meat in the freezer. Then the Sunday we had planned to do it, we had to make an emergency run to Kent, so I ended up having roast at my sister's instead. So yeah, it was yesterday, Sunday,
Oh,
and then
wow.
I was back at work Monday. It's a full busy day. Yesterday, very exciting. I am officially a student again,
Yay.
um, and that was very intense. And then today, tomorrow, just manic days. And somehow I've now got to try and fit all this coursework in. Although my tutor was really good today, and she has pushed some of the deadlines to past Gogglefrogs. So it's given me a bit of breathing space.
Oh,
Not
that's
much, but a bit.
good. That's good. Mm.
So, um,
This
and
this
I'm
silly
now.
blooming throat won't go away. Sorry for
Oh,
coughing.
no, that's fine. I now am going to work from home on Thursday the 16th because I should have been getting up and going to work. I'm now not. I'm going to work from home for the day instead.
Oh, that is so good. That is so good.
So I can have a little drinkette on Wednesday evening.
That is so lovely. So yeah, yeah, don't forget on Wednesday the 15th, I think everyone's going to be cracking open a bottle of something. And I don't think that's going to be a bottle of milk.
No, no.
Oh, fab. So anyway, shall we say some good evenings?
Yes, let's. I'll do it because I'm
Uh,
already there, and you've got knitting in your hand.
I've got
So
my
we
knitting in my
start
hands.
with. Sorry.
And I've got my knitting in my hands already.
Yeah. So we go from bottom to top as always, and we start with the lovely Tracy. Hi, Tracy.
Hello.
We have Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
We have Marion. Hi, Marion.
Hello.
We have Joe. Hi, Joe.
Hello there.
We have Janice. Hi, Janice.
Hi.
We have Jane. Hi, Jane.
Hello.
We have Jackie. Hi, Jackie.
Hello.
We have Georgie. Hi, Georgie.
Hello.
And we have Brigitte. Hi, Brigitte.
Hello.
We hope you are all safe and well.
Yeah.
Let's on some chat. So Marion kicks us off this evening with hello. Hi, Marion. Enjoy being on the other side. Although if you feel if you feel you want to join us, then please do. Jackie says evening. All. Hi, Jackie. Brigitte says evening peeps 339. Hello, Brigitte.
Oh, wow.
Joe says evening all. Hi, Joe. Georgie says evening. Tracy says evening. I actually remembered. Rebecca says noth with da. That means good evening. I'm assuming that's Welsh because that's what it sounds like. And she says brought the wrong charger with me, so may vanish very suddenly. Oh dear. Then she says my calendar is all wrong. Yes, completely. And which uni am I studying at? So I'm not studying at uni. It's an apprenticeship through work, which is going to. I'm really, really excited about this. I'd never got the opportunity to go to uni. I wasn't particularly great at studying at school, and because of my school experience, I couldn't wait to get out. And then I wanted to be a teacher. I went off to do a youth training scheme and found out that the youth training scheme wasn't going to get me where I wanted to go, so gave up completely and just went to full-time work. And I've had the opportunity over the years to do a couple of bits and pieces, but never anything to this level. So I was invited to do a course in retail management, which will put me in the Chartered Management Institute. And I will end up with a degree.
Yay!
And then after I've done that, I can do my level 7, which is the equivalent of having a master's. So I have decided that at this late stage in my life, so I've got 6 years before I'm 50. I'm going to enter my 50s with a master's degree.
Wow.
Or the equivalent of a master's degree. And I'm determined to do it. So come hell or high water, I will be doing it. So
definitely.
Although I'm supposed to be having lots of free time on my hands in about 4 weeks' time, I'm not because I've decided to do this stupid thing instead.
But that's brilliant, isn't it? And it's something that, so many people go to university and say, oh, well, I'll do that degree. Some people do absolutely what they want to do. But you love retail. You're amazing at retail. You just love it so much. So you're going to be brilliant at it. And it's
Thank you.
all what you do, and you're going to learn things from behind the scenes that you didn't even know of. That it's just going to like, oh my God, is that how they do it? Or is that why they do stuff? So it's going to be really amazing. And you know, these opportunities do not come by very often. And it's
No.
interesting in just about, I remember my last company, I was doing a diploma, and I think I was the last person standing. I was the only person still doing the diploma out of about 15 people. And then I got pushed out the company, so never mind, I couldn't finish it because I no longer had my job there, which was hilarious, really. But it's amazing how many people fall out of these because trying to keep up and juggle that pace. But you're really good because you've been doing that all the time with Gogglefrogs anyway, juggling your job, juggling this, you know, and this does take a lot of time. So you'll do it. You will absolutely breeze through it. You really will. You'll be
Good.
great.
Thank you. And thank you everybody for the support. Safi says evening all. Hi Safi. Deborah says evening everyone. Hi Deborah.
Bye.
Tracy says good for you Robert, you're never too old, go for it, you'll achieve it. Rebecca says I did an apprenticeship at work in office management, and my boss was great, allowed me to have an afternoon a week on my coursework. Late stage of life, lol. I hope you will enjoy your course. Mine was meant to be the equivalent of 3 A levels. And she totally agrees with you, and she'll be right back. She's misplaced her pattern. Deborah says, wow, that's a fantastic opportunity, Robert. I'm sure you do really well. Safi says you'll do brilliant, won't sugarcoat it. It's hard working and studying. But if I can do it, I'm sure you'll have no problem.
Yeah, because Safi, you've done it, haven't you?
Yeah, she has.
Safi did that. So well done, Safi.
Jackie says she's doing an apprenticeship at work in office management.
Wow.
Work has been brilliant and given me time off to study. You'll do great, Robert. Yeah, and I have to say, I'm glad I'm in Milton Keynes for this because I think in High Wycombe I'd have struggled. But here, my boss has been absolutely brilliant to the point that today, when my tutor said it's the first time they virtually met each other, my tutor said to my boss, you need to make sure he gets the time off. And he went, trust me, that won't be a problem. We will make it happen.
Oh.
So I was like, wow, okay. Georgie says, you'll be amazing, Robert. It's a subject that you enjoy. Linda P, hi. She says, hi all. Robert, you'll be great. Enjoy it. Rebecca says, Pat and I are now back. Welcome back, Rebecca.
Yay.
So I know you need to go and get a drink, but now is not the time to go and get a drink, Angela. We're going to do the music. And so we have, after tonight's show, we have 6 shows left. And for the last 6 shows, we're going to do something very special, very different for the musical interludes. We've got 5 special musical interludes that I'm currently kind of working on. And then we'll have the last one, which will be a really, really, really special one. So tonight is the last ever musical interlude that you possibly won't have heard or seen before. And it was a special request. So here we are, Mrs. Goggles, just for you. Everybody sit back, relax, and enjoy the last non-planned musical interlude.
I absolutely love that. And I do know, when I was young, I loved the single, and you used to hear it on Radio 1 before they released it. And I must have talked about it so much that I went out and bought the single, and my mum went out and bought me the single as well in Woolworths when she was out. So I ended up with 2 copies of Golden Brown on the 45. It was amazing. So yeah, Stranglers. Does anyone know what the song is apparently about?
Yes.
Yes. So look at it on the internet. There's a darker meaning to it. But it's never ever been the Clash. The Stranglers have never actually admitted to it. So anyway, just have a look if you want. But incredible, and I don't know what musical instrument was used for that noise, but was it not a really old fashioned instrument to get that
Yeah, it was I can't remember what it was. Is it a harpsichord?
Something.
No.
I don't actually know what it was, but if anyone knows, put it in the chat. But yeah.
Rebecca says it's a harpsichord.
Yeah. So again, I wouldn't even know what one was if I fell over it. But yeah, incredible song.
I hope it sounded okay for everybody, because for me, that didn't sound right. It didn't sound like the YouTube video I watched this morning anyway. So I apologise if it didn't sound quite right. Technical glitches. Hey, we've had them almost every episode now, so why would they stop?
I know. And I was singing, so I just remembered to put myself on mute. If not, you would have heard me singing, which you don't want to do. All right?
I tell you what I promised not to do, Angela.
What?
So is it 3 weeks away now? Yeah, I think it's 3 weeks today, isn't it? The last one, or is it 2 weeks today? No, 3 weeks today.
3 weeks today.
So I promise that in the last episode, I will not play Can You Hear Me Now?
I just remember sitting there wherever I was. It was just like, I don't know what it was with buttons, but they got, oh dear, never mind.
You were completely alone. That's all I do know.
And it's really weird. And I would just be rabbiting for ages and ages. And there was all the chat going. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Oh dear. Those early days were hilarious.
Okay. Right. Let's catch up on some chat. So Rebecca says Pat and I are now back. Then we played the music. She says, "Oh, we better not talk about our stashes then." Brigitte then says, "Great song, Golden Brown." Jackie says, "Brilliant song." Janet, hi Janet.
Hi.
Says, "I missed hearing what you were studying, Robert. Good luck." And then said, "Great photos." Rebecca says, "Lovely landscapes of the colour golden brown." Georgie says that was an absolute classic. You asked the question what it was about. Rebecca has posted in the comments what it was about, but I'm not going to comment or repeat it.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
And then when I said about the not playing the Can You Hear Me, she's put a huge laughy face. So there we go.
Well, it's not in my comments. Oh, yes.
Third from the bottom.
Yes, I've just seen it. Yeah. So, yeah, but incredible.
I was supposed to weigh this before I started doing any more of it, but I think that feels like it's more than 50 grams, so I'm just going to carry on.
Right. And then in a minute, I'm going to run and get a drink, and I will also get a ball of wool that I just want to show you. And it's one of those that do you know what? We can have a bit of a poll tonight, can't we? Should Angela import this blinking stuff from America or not? I'm just like, do you know what? I just need to go to a really nice shop, I think. But I've realised that this fine fettle fibres that I quite like, because they've got some more unusual yarns there. It's right up north, way past Leeds. So that's a bit out. So never mind. I'm sure there's something around that I can find something that's beautiful wool and a beautiful. What I love about it, it is the most incredible colour. And Robert will just go, really? He's seen it before, but it's really, really, really my colour. I love it. So I'll go and get that in a minute, and then you can have a chat while I'm gone.
Okay.
Janet says, "I am sure we have great yarns in the UK." Yeah, I just need to get my hands on them. So I think a few tripettes out. And it's just going to shops where, you know, local yarn shops that haven't got the normal brands in there. And that's what I want. So let me go and get it, and then I'll come back. I won't be a minute.
Oh. You know how I sat here last week and said I'd mastered or somehow had started continental knitting? Between last week and this week, where I've done zero knitting, I seem to have forgotten how to do it. And I say forgotten how to do it because it just clicked last week, and now I seem to have lost it again. No, that's definitely taking the finger off the needle. Right, I'm going back to the old way. Sorry, Brigitte. Going back to the old way until I can remember how to do it. And now it doesn't feel right. I'm sure it was something to do with... Aha, there we go. That's it. Got it back. Right. Okay. I've just realised. So every Wednesday when I'm here doing Gogglefrogs, Gary sits and has a phone call from one of his closest friends. And when I finish Gogglefrogs, he's going to have to go and take the call in a different room. So I'll have an hour of peace in front of the TV. Oh, I hear noises.
Be back in a minute. That's one drink. I need me other.
Okay. Tracy, if you need a companion on your yarn shop visits, I'm available. Don't tell Angela that. You won't be able to stop her spending either. Although you could spend vicariously through her, because I'm sure she'd willingly do that. And Brigitte says, just don't let go of the knitting rubber. Okay, I'm trying. I'm not succeeding particularly well, I have to say. Right. Oh, it's coming back, Brigitte. I don't seem to be very fast at it this way, though, which is slightly frustrating. I feel like I'm taking twice the time compared to what I used to be able to do. And it also feels tighter. I guess that comes with time as well. Hello.
Hello. I realised I didn't put my lippy on, so I'm just going to do that now.
Oh, did anybody else notice that Angela doesn't have her lippy on? I would say, given we're half an hour through, it's probably not even worth it now.
I know. But there's just something nice about seeing your glass with the lipstick mark on it.
Okay.
There we go.
Have you not been out today?
No.
Oh. Why? So you wouldn't have had a need to put lippy on, would you?
No. Have I been out? Oh, actually, yes, I have been out, but I didn't put lippy on.
Wow.
We had to go and get
Who are you and what have you done with Angela?
Huh?
I said, who are you and what have you done with Angela? She never leaves the house without lippy on.
No, well, it was nearly 3:30 and I suddenly went, it was pretty much like one of those Scooby-Doo moments, you know, where you just run on the spot and go, oh, need to get to the card shop before 4:00. So me and my mum like hurled ourselves into the car, sped off into the bus. Well, we didn't speed, but you know what I mean. And then got that, had to go to Waitrose for stuff, had to get cake boxes as well, and then got home. So we had a bit of one of those tripettes out. So I didn't have time for lipstick. But anyway, cheers, everybody.
That's a pretty colour.
Yes, it's the Malfi blood orange. So it's very nice. I do like that. So yes, very nice.
Tracy has offered to go shopping with you to the yarn shops.
Yay!
If you're in the need of company.
Yes, fabulous. Yeah, I think we could. I think. Do you know what? We'll just say Right, does anyone fancy going to this town? There'll probably be about 20 of us there, won't there? So anyway, here is the wool. I just look, it's a little bit more creamy, but it's like a taupe camel, like really quite a rich, sorry, with lights and everything. It's a bit weird, but no, that's not going to work. Anyway, it's like a beige colour. It's lovely, absolutely stunning. I love it, and it really is like my colour. I always test them when I put them at the side of your hand, and I just love it. It feels great as well. And it's this Queensland Falkland worsted, and it's like, oh, it's Falkland Island wool. I should really have some Falkland Island wool. And then when you realise that Falkland Island wool goes all the way to Turkey to be spun, to come all the way back, and you just think, but it does feel absolutely amazing. So I'd love to do something camel edged in black, or black edged in camel. However, they don't do black wool. So that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Because I want the black and the camel. So that's what I'm looking for. And I just think it would be great, because I don't have any Falkland wool in my collection. I know that. And we do know that this is mulesing free, because Robert did double check. But it's not, it's just not stocked in the UK anywhere. It's I think since we've had the whole lockdown, there is practically no wool that's coming from America or through America, and I know that the company Knitting Fever, who bless them, have been supplying the UK for a long time. I just think everything's just too difficult. It's not even that it's too expensive, it is just too blinking difficult. So I think that most companies are just saying, do you know what, we can't be bothered. So that's where I was, do I just make an order and buy loads of this stuff? I don't know. But if you know of a type of wool, it's soft and it is silky as well. It's a worsted, and it is 200 meters, 4.5 to 5.5 mil, and I just really like it. And for cardigans and items that I want to wear, I want them in natural wool so that my temperature can regulate in them. So that's that. So let me know if you've come across any nice wools, slightly thicker than DK, that worsted, thin Aran weight. That's what I'm looking for. So let me know. Oh dear. Oh, Marion says that she's delighted to say that she's finished her jacket apart from the buttons. So she can actually start another project. And she is going to post a picture. That's absolutely amazing. I should have gone back. Brigitte says, just don't let go of the knitting, Robert. You'll get faster with use. That's your continental, isn't it?
Yeah, because I haven't done anything since last Wednesday, so I was struggling to get it again. But I seem to be there.
Brilliant. It is very true, isn't it? You, if you practice and practice and practice, then it sort of becomes more natural. But yeah. So please let me know if anyone knows of a worsted weight sort of beautiful, that beautiful camel colour, rich camel. That's what I'm looking for. I don't mind that we got that, and it was called, hang on a minute, seaweed. But it's no longer called seaweed. It's called goldenrod now, I think. So, actually, is it? I don't know. I'm going to have a look at that after the show and see. So, yeah, but that's the colour I'm looking for, that and black. I just think would look gorgeous. And you put that by, can you just see how incredible anything like that is? So, yeah. And I was thinking of, that lovely jumper that I showed with like the points and then the little colour circle, and I just thought you could do the top in black, the bottom in that colour, and then you could do the little circles in the black in that colour as well. I just think it would look incredible, absolutely incredible. So that's what's going through my head. But it would be very expensive, and I would end up with a huge garage full of that stuff. So we'll see. So that's me.
Right, let's do Facebook as I've finished a row, and then you can do a bit of knitting while you're
Thank you.
sitting there relaxing. Okay, so we start this evening with Marion, who has posted a picture
Oh, wow.
of her jacket.
That's gorgeous. And the pattern is just so amazing, isn't it?
I love the colour.
Mm.
So thank you for that, Marion.
Yeah, beautiful. And can I just say for Marion, who has had her knitting challenges with her elbows, her wrists and everything, she's completed a project, again, quicker than so many people would, like me. So well done, Marion. That's amazing.
Georgie has posted this, which is a frog purse.
I want it.
Looks lovely.
I've got to learn how to do that. So, Georgie, we need to have a session so you can show me how to do proper crochet.
Tracy has posted her letterbox topper that she's done for Jubilee. Well done. That looks lovely. Was it all your work, or did you have help?
I think she did it because when I popped round to Tracy's to drop her something off a week or so ago, she was concocting it all as to how she was going to get them to stand up. So that is absolutely amazing. Well done, Tracy. Absolutely brilliant.
So Brigitte's posted this lovely cushion. It says, delivered and liked, took the gift for their golden wedding anniversary a few days early, as my brother and sister-in-law were off for a golden anniversary. I got the colour just right for their city. As Rod completed the cushion cover, I stitched the initials on the reverse in the same style as mine at the front. That looks beautiful.
Oh.
Well done.
Wow. Gorgeous.
Amazing.
So many different ideas that I would never ever think of. So well done. What an amazing keepsake.
Georgie's posted a picture of this bag, and it's called, I can't remember, I thought it had a name.
Bag?
Nope, I must be imagining it. I thought there was a name. But yeah, it looks really good, doesn't it?
It does. Lovely.
I love this. This is this was on the Big Bang Theory, I think, and it's a Rubik's Cube tissue box. And basically, what you use is plastic canvas, make the squares or stitch the squares on the 5 sides, then stitch it all together with the black sides, and then you put it over a tissue box and pull the tissues through. Absolutely lovely.
Oh wow! Right, I need to.
Oh, striking.
Realised I've got no electric.
Sorry?
I've got no electric. I need to switch the switch on. No juice going to my laptop. It's fine now.
Right, okay. Sorry. I thought you meant like literally no electric. So,
I'll put that down to COVID brain again.
Brigitte said on Sunday, anybody watching Countryfile now? It's about mental health this week. Anita Rani is going to meet a knitting group. So there's lots of commentary in there. And then I think we showed this on Saturday, didn't we? It's a virus shawl.
Yeah. Gorgeous colours.
I'd love to know how you're getting on with it. So that's everything. We are all caught up. Let's catch up on chat. Marion says, thank you, Angela. Tracy says, all mine. However, someone helped me put it on as I couldn't reach. Well, do you know what? It looks amazing. So completely well done. And I hope you get lots of fantastic comments about it. Janet says, fantastic. Deborah says, your letterbox topper is fab, Tracy. Marion says, the smiley is for Tracy. Deborah says, lovely Brigitte. And Marion says lovely Brigitte. So there we go.
Brilliant.
Right, I'm going to try and do another row.
Are you?
Yeah.
I think I need to swap drinks. I made a chicken pie from scratch earlier.
Right. And
it was lovely, but I ordered some pastry from somewhere that I got some bread from, and they did pastry, so I thought, why not? And when it arrived, I thought, oh, that one looks a bit, when it's got a bit warm in transport, but never mind. Anyway, I'd made this like chicken in sauce last night. Tonight, I took the blinking pastry out, lined the tin, put the baking beans in, brought it out, and I don't know what has happened to this pastry in transit, but it just went like, like a riverbed goes when there's a drought. There were just all these. It wasn't in one piece anymore. It was about 40 or 50 different pieces, and it had all shrunk.
no.
What on earth's happened? So then I had to look at. I thought, well, I've bought more like pastry today, but it's frozen. It's out of the freezer. It's gluten-free pastry from Waitrose, so that's going to take time to defrost. So then I found 3 packets of stuff. It's just to make your own gluten-free pastry. It is such faff. It really is. Like, I have to freeze the butter. I have to grate the butter for it to come out as I want it to. It's just like, I'm not making my own pastry. I'm just not. So in the end, I did actually make packet mixed pastry where I don't have to grate the blinking thing. Oh my God. So I only had dinner about 15 minutes before we went live. So I've just had a few sips of my gin tonic. I think it's the potatoes, the peas, and the chicken pie that I probably bolted down. So I'm going to have a little bit of cordial. Oh my God.
Did you see the first series of the new Bake Off Professionals last night?
Yeah.
And what did you think of Stacey Solomon?
Do you know what? I saw her in that Tidy Up Your House program, and I was really impressed with her. Last night, I wish that she would be herself rather than emulating what the previous person did. I much prefer her to the last person, though.
Oh yeah, I think she's a huge improvement on Tom Allen.
Sorry, I couldn't remember his name.
I was actually quite pleased. I find her quite annoying and irritating as a presenter.
Yeah.
When I was really worried about why they had decided to do it, but actually, I thought her voiceovers were really good. And then when one of the contestants got upset and the emotion that or the support that she showed to the emotion, I thought that's why, because that was what was missing, wasn't it? And you, in the normal Bake Off now with Matt and Noel, although they're a great team and it's such a laugh, you miss that compassionate part when they need it.
I just don't. I can't even watch Bake Off anymore, the normal Bake Off. It's like 3 different shows. It's like the contestants are having a show, the judges are having a show, and the hosts are having a show. I just find it really bizarre now. Whereas I think in the past, it's I don't know. There's just been that heart in them to bring it all together. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I always love what they create, but I have to say, God, did I feel for them where their things collapsed last night.
No spoilers.
No,
There's
no.
people in the chat. There's people in the chat
All right.
saying they haven't
Sorry.
watched it.
So there is something like, yeah, something collapses. Okay, so I've not. I just felt so much, but that's why we watch these shows, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't watch them. The fact that everything's going to be perfect, and honestly, I think my my husband's comment, and you will know. I'll just say strawberries and dog's dinner. That's what he termed one of the dishes. And you will see it, and it's just absolutely hilarious. And do you know what I absolutely love? The fact that they're all professionals. They all do incredible stuff in, back home, but it just shows that even when you're the best of the best with a fantastic company, do you know what? I bet even Benoit and Cherish have had times when things haven't gone to plan, but oh my God, it was brilliant. Really, really good. I love that program.
Was it me, or did Benoit look really ill?
Yeah, he don't look his normal self.
No, he didn't, did he?
No, he looked very tired. Not with his normal enthusiasm, pizzazz, and so it just seemed as if we were recovering from something. I don't know. Cherish, I think, what's happened to her? She's softened a little bit more. Don't you dare soften any more, Cherish. We like you being really harsh. She's not. She says it as it is. She really does. But yeah, good show last night. I really enjoyed it. So
I have to say that after watching Sewing Bee for all but the first series, I deleted it out of the planner last week because for 3 weeks in a row, I found it so uninteresting and boring. I've fallen asleep through through them at least twice, if not 3 times. So I was like, right, well, it's obviously not capturing my attention enough, and just pressed the delete button and took it out.
Once it becomes staged, and you know that every joke, every mistake, absolutely everything is staged, and I think it's become even more apparent in this series. I'm just like, I haven't watched any of this series. I didn't watch the Christmas one. I didn't watch the New Year one. It's like anything. The early series are always best, aren't they? I started watching Australian Bake Off, and they've got 2 shows. Yeah, that is really good. It's like going back years and years and years, really genuine from the heart. And that's really good. So if you can see it on Catch Up at all, watch that. And another thing that we love is MKR, My Kitchen Rules. And anyway,
never heard of that.
Have you not? So there's about 10 contestants, and what they do is they go to each other's houses and they have to set like a restaurant scene in their home. And it's in New Zealand and in Australia. And there's 2 chefs, I can't remember, Manu was actually in SES Who Dares Wins over in Australia, I believe. And the other guy is really quite interesting. Anyway, that's really good because the bitchiness that happens and the things that go on, and everyone has to. So they'll create this 3-course menu, and sometimes, like, it takes them 8 hours to deliver this meal because everything in the kitchen goes wrong, and they all have to score each other. So that's another one that's really, really good. So if you haven't watched it yet, give it a go, but look at one of the earlier series again. So, and it's just so annoying that they can't do shows about knitting and crochet, but all of this stuff takes so long that, let's face it, it would be like watching paint dry.
Yeah.
Oh dear, but yeah. So I don't know what am I gonna. Oh yeah, I was just gonna say I don't know if anyone watches The Repair Shop. Do you watch it,
Brigitte
Robert?
loves The Repair Shop.
Yeah. Well, I don't
I've
get to watch it
seen
because it's on
clips.
now. But I do watch it on Gogglebox. Sorry, Jesus, I'm getting mixed up again. And if anyone saw last week's, there was an amazing one where a gentleman brought in what was his grandparents, and it was a book, a prayer book, a Jewish prayer book.
Oh,
And
wow.
so if you haven't seen it, try and watch Repair Shop for that, or even watch Gogglebox. It was, honestly, you will not have a dry eye. Do not put mascara on, and don't intend going out of the house for a good hour or so afterwards. It was the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing I think I've seen in a long, long time. It was gorgeous, really, really lovely. So if anyone else watched it, yeah, let us know. Yeah, it was gorgeous. Oh dear. There we go.
Right, let's catch up in some chat, shall we? So, where are we?
I'll be so glad when I get my glasses. I'll get my glasses by this. Oh, bless you! By the time Gogglefrogs finishes, but I can't actually see properly. I can't see that distance with contact lenses on. I keep saying it because I've got one long-sighted, one short-sighted. It's just grey.
Right, Linda says Jubilee Bunting, created by my Knit and Natter group, has now been delivered to our local Waitrose where we meet. The manager and staff have been fabulous. I'll post some pictures when it's been up. The week of the Jubilee, we made over 9 strings of bunting, over 40 meters. Oh wow! Safi says I missed Bake Up for the professionals. We'll have to catch up. Brigitte says that she finds Liam annoying to watch and listen to, so she doesn't watch the professionals. Safi says, I think that because it's professionals, they don't tend to need the lovey-dovey stuff. And she adores Liam. And then she says something always collapses. Yes, that's true. And the opening montage did imply a lot of collapsing. So, yes. Rebecca says, good evening. Quick stop for my laptop. Run out of juice. Thanks to Ian for allowing me to use his laptop now. Yeah. And to have tours of cause, baked potatoes and cheese. Tours is pronounced tatus. Okay. Tatus are cause.
All right.
And then Tracy says her battery's about to die. Can't bother to go upstairs to get the charger. Okay, well, 9 minutes left. Hopefully you make it to the end. Rebecca says, I thought Sarah Pascoe had a dreadful job to follow Joe Lycett. He was just so very good. And her charger is at home. Safi says, I'm not warming to Sarah, the new presenter. They need to start using proper presenters rather than comedians. I think that's what I liked about Claudia, is although she can be quite grating, she just is a great presenter.
Who's that?
Claudia Winkleman, and she just doesn't care. She did the first 2 series or 3, I think, of Sewing Bee. Jackie says, at Safi, I agree. Sarah is really getting on my nerves. She's only watched 2 episodes, but not really rushing to watch it. Janet says she loves the Repair Shop. Jackie says she loves the Repair Shop. Sophie says she loves the Repair Shop and always ends up in tears. Rebecca says, Tracy, where is the picture, please? There was a lovely topper for the pillar box near where we live. Rebecca, it's on the Facebook page. I think you missed Facebook swapping between laptops. Apologies. Janice says that prayer book had her in floods of tears. Brigitte says she's a bit behind watching the Repair Shop. She loves it. Rebecca says, Angela, that prayer book was amazing. His granddad's list made her want to cry. Safi says the prayer book was so touching. Janet says the repairs on the book were wonderful. Joe says the Prince's Master Crafters is really good. Wednesday, 8 p.m. Sky Arts. So watch it on catch up.
Oh, thank you.
Linda's battery is also about to die. See, Rebecca, you started something contagious. Mine's been on charge all day, and I'm now down to less than 50%. That's
Oh,
not good. But mine won't die before we finish. That's fine.
no.
So Linda's is about to die, so she's saying good night. Good night.
Bye.
And Rebecca says that Precious in Professional Bake Off makes me want to scream. I don't know what you mean by precious. Do you mean cherish?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Marion says yes. Claudia Winkleman was good, and Rebecca says thanks, and says Joe she'll give that a try on catch up.
Yeah. And something that is worth watching is Gogglebox to see their reaction to the repair shop and the prayer book. I think that their reaction was more emotional actually than when I watched it normally. It was just like wow. Really good.
Oh, that is good.
I know, and we always do you know what? It does us good, doesn't it, to get emotional every so often. Feeling emotion is a really good thing. Just as long as no one like knocks at the door and you get up and go to the door with like these puffy eyes. So they always wonder what's happened. It's just like, no, I'm just watching a program. Oh dear.
Brigitte says thank you again for another lovely evening. See you on Saturday. Unfortunately, you won't see me. It's the last Saturday without me.
Yeah. But you'll see me.
You're here though, aren't you?
I'm here and I will drag some patterns out of somewhere. You know, I'll find something to talk about. So don't worry. We'll find something. And that will be oh my word, because on Friday night I'm going to the British Library to watch Food Talks with Angela Hartner, and I am so excited. So I will be like, of course I'm going to buy a book, aren't I? And of course I'm going to ask her if she'll sign it for me. But yeah, that should be really, 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 really good.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, you enjoy that. I'm seeing you before that anyway, though, aren't I, on Friday?
Yeah, see me during the
So
day.
that we
Don't
can
worry.
do all the last minute retreaty stuff.
Yeah.
Which actually feels quite organised for us that we're
I
doing
know.
all the last minute stuff on Friday, like
I
10
know.
days before we go.
It's like,
Uh,
oh, this is really good.
So, right, there's lots of people saying goodbye in the chat box now, so I think we'll finish a couple of minutes early. So it's goodbye from me. I'll see you next Wednesday.
And it's goodbye from me, and I will see you at 10 o'clock on Saturday. So whatever you do lots of crafting, spend lots of time for you with your wool, because it's great for the mental health and it makes us smile. So have a lovely few days, and we will see you at 10 on Saturday. Bye.
Bye.